Let's make something fun today. Eggie in a basket. Take a look. Warm, flaky, gooey. Ooh, I love egg yolks. I just love egg yolks when they're soft and not cooked all the way through. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. So I'm going to be using these baguettes that I made the other day, and I'm not going to use this little skinny one because when I cut out that section to use and drop this egg in the middle, it's going to overflow because it's going to be too tiny, okay? So that's why I made this big fat one. And what I want to do is cut out a section of it, but not along the diagonal like I have the slits, all right? Because I want it to be able to stand on its own when I put it in the pan. So there we go. We have a nice fat piece out of it. And you can either use your fingers or use a knife like I'm using right here to just cut some of the flesh out of the middle. And we don't want to take the whole thing out, okay? Just some of it to make this little egg in a basket here. And don't throw this part out, okay? Eat the flesh when nobody's looking. So I just clean it out really, really well. And what I'm going to do now is move over to the frying pan and show you what we do next. Alright guys, so I'm using a non-stick skillet, but I still put a little bit of butter on the end. I just kind of rubbed it with my fingers. And what I'm going to do now is just squeeze the bread, drop the egg in there, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let me lower the fire because it's hot. You got to hold it, alright, so that the whites don't pour out from the bottom. The main thing that you need to know when making this little fancy breakfast is not to let go of the bread too quickly. The egg whites need a little bit of time to firm up. And then when it does, you can let go and sprinkle a little bit of salt and black pepper to your taste and let it cook a little bit more before you flip it over to the other side, all right? All right, so let's try to flip it. And let it cook for like a minute or so. And then we're going to serve it topped with bacon. Here's the finished product. Doesn't it look so gorgeous with the bacon pieces on top? Of course, you can trade out the bacon for some ham or maybe even some cheese, or you could go without any topping at all. So now it's time to cut into it, and I'm using a little serrated blade knife here because you know the baguette bread is a stiffer type bread, so you really have to get in there, and it's so warm still, and when you get in there, the egg's gonna be all gooey and just gorgeous. You know, if the white's not cooked enough for you, you can cook it a little bit longer, but I loved it like this. Now, this is something that Joe, my husband, would not eat because he absolutely hates egg yolks. And even when he eats a boiled egg, he doesn't eat the egg yolks. But I love egg yolks, and I absolutely love this breakfast, and I thought that it was awesome. So I hope you guys try it. Alright, so let me warn you guys, if you don't like eggs with the yolk not cooked all the way through, you're not going to like this dish because it really doesn't get cooked all the way through no matter how long you leave it. It'll start burning first before it gets cooked all the way through, but the white certainly firmed up. And I like eggs like this anyways because I like to eat my eggs over easy, but the rest of my family members don't like eggs like that. So basically this was just something fun for me, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. You can garnish the top with anything you like, some cheese, some ham. I used bacon today, but it's just something fun for breakfast, right? If you guys like this video, hit like below, share it for me with your friends and family, and until I see you again, take care. Please check out my review channel right here on YouTube. It's called Bear Pantry Talk. Also, check out my vlog channel. It's called Babs Bear Talk.